Hi guys, I'm Kathy, growing over here in Glory's Garden. I am back out in the garden again today, and what I'm doing is I'm just taking a look around. I haven't been out in the garden for quite a while. I've been sick. Just what I didn't want to happen happened. I got sick with flu-like symptoms, so I've been saying I had the flu, and I've been in the house. I've been in the house. I have not been outside. I haven't been in the garden. I haven't done anything to the garden. We have had freeze temperatures for the past 2 nights, and tonight they're advising that we will get frost. So the way some of the things are looking from the 2 nights of freeze temperatures, I'm not liking it. They are looking so limp and limped over. So I will try to cover things now. Right now the sun is out a little bit on half of the garden, and it'll be going down shortly. It'll be towards the front part of the house. It's like 2:13 in the afternoon here, and this is December 31st. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take time out to cover some things out here in the garden, and you all have seen me do that before, and I still have the birds. The only thing I did during the time that I was sick and that it was real cold, I came out here to check on the birds. I did that one time. The rest of the time, my husband came out. I had the flu. Kaylani ended up being sick. She had the flu. My husband, he had the flu. And we're all feeling a lot better now. Kaylani started feeling a little better around Christmas Eve. Christmas Day, she was feeling real good. She didn't have a fever. She haven't had a fever. She's starting to really get her appetite back. We're all starting to get our appetite back. We just been in the house, shut in. If we didn't have to come outside, we did not come. We did our grocery order. We let the food come to the house. We did not do it where we have to go pick it up and all of that. We have been inside. We did get a chance to enjoy our family for Christmas. Family still came over. At that time, I was the only one who wasn't feeling really good. My husband had started feeling a little bad Christmas Eve night, and we made it through Christmas Eve day. But by Christmas night, we all was feeling bad. Kaylani had all that she did eat came back, but she still didn't have a fever. She just wasn't keeping anything down. And the only thing we did was check on these quail birds. We didn't do anything in this garden. I did not come out here to cover last night and nor the night before that, but tonight they're saying frost, so I want to make sure I get things covered. I'm going to show you how things are looking out here in the garden, how some of the things, the cabbage, they're doing pretty good. I'm going to turn you around so you can see some of the cabbages, they're doing good. Like over here in the Stunning Stone Tower, those cabbage are doing good. Over here in this mixed tower, they're doing great. Right here, they're doing good. We still have some sunshine. Over there in Beautiful Black, you can see that cabbage is doing good. We're going to walk down here to Peppercorn Tower. And if you can see how they're looking, how everything over this way is looking, they're all leaned over. So I don't think they'll be able to withstand a frost. I think if they had to be out a night in frost temperatures, frost meaning we'll have ice on the windows of the cars, ice on the cars, I don't think the garden can, I don't think these things could take it. So I'm going to cover what I can, salvage what I can. That on top, I believe, is broccoli. That's what I think this is. The kale is doing okay. I think, well, it's one cabbage on top. It's doing okay. But if you can see, some of the leaves are limp, even on the cabbage. So I think it's best I cover unless I want to take a chance and lose everything. I don't want to take that chance and lose everything. So I'm going to take time out to cover things. So that's what I'll be doing in the garden today. I'm going to do those, get the covers, cover them. I know it's some sun shining. It's only shining on part of the garden right now. So it'll be down. I don't want to be out here when it's ice cold tonight. When it's, when temperatures drop, I don't want to be out here at that time. And plus, this is New Year's Eve. I'll be in church tonight. This is the first time that I have been able to be off on New Year's Eve and actually be able to go to church. So that's what I'm going to do tonight. We're going to go to the church service. My husband and Kaylani, they probably will stay home, but I will go to church. This is the first time since we have started the new church that we have. It's been, they're 4 or 5 years old. And when New Year's Eve come, I'm always at work. So this particular time I took off. So, and I don't go back until Monday on the 5th. I'm trying to see what I smell to smell like it's burning. It's not coming from my house, but something's burning somewhere. And so that's what I'm going to do tonight. I'm going to go to church, but for right now, I'm going to pull out these covers and I'm going to start covering everything. I know it's early, but it's chilly out here right now. It's 45 degrees. So I'm going to go ahead and start covering it. Even though it's some sunshine out, I'm still going to cover. I know I probably should wait till the sun go in, but it's windy and very chilly. I'm dressed rather warm because y'all know I get cold quick. If you know anything about me, I get cold quick, and I don't mind layering up because I don't like a big heavy coat, but I don't mind layering up. But the wind is saying, they say the wind is 15 miles per hour. I believe it. It's chilly, and as usual, when the wind blows, that always makes it cold. Right now, I have one thing already covered because I came out here and looked at my Swiss chart and saw how it was looking. So I went head on and covered it. Because the Swiss chart, everywhere out here, the Swiss chart looks really, really limp. So I still have the bamboo sticks up. I don't know if you all could see the bamboo sticks still in, like right here. Those sticks are still in because I figured I would have to cover again. And so I left those sticks. But that's what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to get started with covering things and trying to make sure that, you know, that I could just protect this garden and protect the food that we have worked so hard to have out here. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to get to covering. I'm going to get to work. Do y'all have any New Year's traditions that you all do? I know a lot of people here, they do black eyed peas, collard greens, and different things like that. I have that sometimes I don't. We mainly make a dish called Hoppin' John. That's something my dad would make. That's something he would make. Now my older sister, she usually make it. One of my older sisters will make it. And the tradition is they want you to hop to the pot. That's just something one of my sisters started. And we play along because we all crazy and funny. And so we play along with that. What are some traditions that you all do for New Year's? I'm just going to go in here and start pulling out these sheets, because the sheets are the easiest things to start covering with. If it hadn't been frozen temperatures 2 nights in a row, I probably wouldn't really worry about it. But because we have already been 32, 34, you know, a lot of heavy wind during the night. It's so much wind. I had to come out here one time because my little plastic tents that I have, they was blown all over the yard. So I had to come out here. My husband said, your plastic tent was at the back gate. So it blew, the wind was blowing pretty hard. So I don't want to take any chances tonight with everything. I don't want to take a chance with anything going on. I don't know if y'all can hear the wind. I hear my chimes. The chimes are blowing. I have chimes out here somewhere, and I could hear them from the front of the house as well, all the way to the back. And I have chimes in the backyard as well. I love wind chimes. I love some wind chimes. I'm not putting sticks on everything. I'm not putting the sticks on everything. What I already have the sticks on, I'm going to leave those, of course, and I'm just going to cover. Hopefully the wind won't be able to lift this, that is long enough that the wind can't really get underneath it and lift it. But what I think I'm gonna do, just to try to prevent that, I'm just gonna kind of tie a little knot right here. And I think that'll kind of help it to stay on. I am feeling a lot better. Still a little cloggy, but I'm feeling a lot better. Pin it to itself to make it a tight fit around. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. I don't know if y'all can see because of the sun. Hold on. Like right here, I just took the material, rolled it up, and clamped it together. That makes a tight fit for it, so it won't be so easy to be blown off. In other places like here, I pinned it to the trellis itself. I did that in 3 places. And those pins are usually pretty good. And I'm gonna cover. And I like just having these sheets, throwing these sheets over. If I could find more sheets in the house that I don't use, like this is something for a single bed, honey. We don't have no single beds in here. Not at this house. We did when my kids was little. Oh, I see some broccoli. Oh, I see broccoli. Some broccoli, honey. I'm definitely going to cover because broccoli seem like they can't take too much of nothing. I'm going to turn you around so you can see. A little broccoli head right there coming. So I don't want to lose that. That's the only one I have seen out here. So I definitely don't want to lose that. I want to cover that. Y'all, this cabbage in this plastic tent right here, it is gorgeous. It is gorgeous. But I may close it up. I may close it up. I don't want frost temperatures getting to it. I may close it up. But for right now, I'm going to continue covering. This may not cover all, but it'll cover some. At least if a frost comes and ice, hopefully it'll fall on this sheet. I have some lettuce out here, which I never harvest. And I'm going to put a few clips in this as well to hold it. And what I'm probably going to do is tack it here. Let's see, let me get it over. It's down as much as possible. I know this plastic. I'm going to go ahead while I'm right here and probably close one of these windows, so the wind can't actually just go through. You see what I'm saying? The wind can't just go through. It'll kind of stop. So I'm going to put a clip here, and I'll probably come along this side and clip as well here. But that's the best that's going to cover. And it is getting some sun right now. So I think they'll be okay, even though I'm covering them while the sun is in. I think they'll be okay. I don't know if the mustard greens will make it through the frost, but the lilac tower, I never cover it. And I don't think I am tonight. I don't think I'm going to cover it tonight. I'm more worried about the other end of this tower. There's kids outside playing. Okay, I got all of that pent down, and I'm gonna finish covering this right here, and I'll get back with you guys later. I did, the child that was screaming, I did go in the house and go through the front. I didn't want to have to unlock my gate. So I did go in the house and go through the front. And she's in the park on top of the little monkey bars sitting, and she dropped her shoe off her foot. That's why she's hollering. Her mom is over there sitting in her car chilling. So I brought my hip pockets back in my own yard and started back minding my business. But a lot of times we would go and check because the park is right across the street from my house. We would go and check because parents aren't like the parents was in the old days. You know, these parents here, they just send their kids to the park. You know, sometimes there's some small kids around Kaylani age. They're over there playing in the park and no adults. So if I hear a child screaming and it sound like they're in a panic, I'm gonna go check. We're gonna look out the door. We're gonna see what's going on, just in case we do need to call for help or that child really is in a crisis. That was a little girl. She's not in a crisis. She just upset because her shoe fell from her foot while she's at the monkey bar. So she was hollering, "Mommy, mommy, help," in a real loud. I guess for her it's a crisis, but her mama didn't think so because she stayed in her car. So I came back to the garden just to tell y'all what that screaming was about. I don't know if y'all could hear it or not. I heard it. So, and if I'm not comfortable ignoring it, then I'm not going to ignore it. So if that kind of makes sense. Because sometimes, you know, you think somebody else is going to do something about something and nobody's doing anything, so nothing gets done. And a person could really be in trouble and needing help. So we do go and check. So, okay, guys, I'm back. And I just came to show you something that I did. I don't know if y'all remember in a previous video, I said I had some plastic covers also for trees or whatever. And I thought it was just one big cover. And actually, it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was a 6-pack of these. And you slip these on over the plants. Now, I know most people say, oh, don't let the plastic touch your food, the plastic, it'll kill it, or whatever y'all say it do. I don't never say that because I have used plastic before. I used plastic last year during the snow. So, but I'm going to show y'all what it looks like. What it looks like on. I'm not going to use it on everything, but I am willing to try it. And this is what it looks like on. You could slip it right over just like a bag and it fit right over. I still have one, if y'all could see the little stick right there. I still have one bamboo stick in there just to hold it up. But that's what it looks like. And it actually will fit over that whole green stalk. So I'm going to put it on a couple. I'm not going to put it on all. I'm going to put it on a couple. Like the lilac tower that I never cover. I'm going to put one over that. And I'm going to let you all see how I did it. Come on, let's go around this way. But I think these are great sizes. I think this is a great size. It's just like a big bag. I thought it was one big piece for a big tree. And you could draw string. Has a drawstring at the bottom. I didn't draw string, but let's see how the string works with it being plastic. So I think it's drawn up pretty good. But it's one big piece. And it was a 6-pack. I had them so long, I didn't even realize that. But we're going to try it on the lilac tower and see. The lilac tower has some stuff in it. It doesn't have a lot because it has flowers around the top. So we're going to see. So let's try it. I'm just going to see how it does. I don't think these flowers will do good in the frost either. They're starting to look a little limp, but not as bad. They look better than some of the vegetables out here. And what I did was, I'm going to kind of get you all where y'all could kind of get up on me and see how I'm managing to get it in here without breaking the flower. What I did with the other tower, I just kind of held up the plant and pushed it in here. That's what I did as I went around. I just held up each plant that I got to, and I pushed it inside. It is a close little fit. And this is taking a chance because it might still just get real cold versus the cloth. But I just want to see. I never covered this one anyway, so whatever it is with this one, that's what it is. It'll be okay. I don't mind chancing it, so I'll know if this is something that'll work. Because sometimes we do things because other people do it, and sometimes we don't do things because other people say don't do it. It's going to do this, this, and that is going to happen. With this, I just want to see for myself. And if it messes up, then I'll know, well, hey, you can't really use that plastic, you know. Maybe use it on some flowers or use it to cover up something else, but not your food. So we'll see. We will see. And maybe some of you all have already experienced something like this and you know better not to do it, then, you know, hey, I'm just a beginner gardener and I'm trying stuff out over here. I'm not going to test the whole thing with all of my food, but, you know, I never cover this tower anyway, so. The plastic is definitely touching it. So. But I do think it's neat how it just fits right down. And I could buy some frost covers, which I think I might do. Some frost covers that you could slip on just like this. But one thing I know this will be good for during the summertime. During the summertime, when we getting days on end rain and everything is about to float away out here, these would be good to kind of shelter some of that stuff from the rain. So that's one thing about this. It would be good to do that. And I am going to draw the string a little bit on here because it is quite windy out here. I don't think it's going to fly off, but I'll tighten it a little bit at the bottom. So guys, that's what that's looking like. Let me get y'all. That's what that is looking like. And that is plastic. Thick piece of plastic. It was a 6-pack. And yes, it is touching. Unlike the tents, they don't touch it. But if y'all can see that cabbage in there, that cabbage is doing so good. So good over there. But yeah, I just wanted to come back. And show you guys that, you know, you may not want to use it in your garden, or you may think of something else that you could do with it. It was a 6-pack. I'm not sure how much it cost because I done had it for a while. Sometimes I'm on Amazon. I'm looking for something and then I see something else. I'll get it and it is just, and I'll be thinking, well, maybe later I could use that. This is one of those things. I've had this for some months now. Just like those bigger covers that I'm going to pull out, I had it for some months now. So, and if y'all could see the Swiss chard right here, that Swiss chard, it was already looking like that. It was all limped over. That's how it was when I came out. And my Swiss chard down here where I got the rusty color sheet at, it was looking the same way. So that's what made me come out here and say, oh, you need to cover tonight. Because I wasn't trying to come out here and cover. I really wasn't. I was not trying to come out here. But that's it, guys. I'll see y'all in this garden later.